the okay. Oh, okay, no problem. We just start, it's a bit chilly, so let's just keep, I think we should just keep warm today. I'm just going to move the Zoom people. It is cold. Okay. We'll do a keeping warm one then. So we've got a new one today. For the delay, I got stuck on the A10. I've not been on the A10 for ages. I left before 9. So there was quite a lot of roadworks and traffic and things. So breathing in and out. Keep going. So just relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Gosh, you wouldn't think it was May, would you? Goodness me. Oh dear. There's quite a lot of traffic in Ease out there. Yes. But would that make a difference though? Oh, so I guess, okay, that makes sense. There weren't that many flags and things around in Cambridge though. No. For the VE Day thing, because it's the 80th, isn't it? So you'd think they'd make more of a fuss. Oh well. Sorry? Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, I should have brought my coat. And there we go. So we've got a new health set we're going to do today. So I think I've worked it out properly. So I'm very happy with that. But let's just keep moving. So just let your shoulders relax. We're breathing in and out. Nice and relaxed. Let's just get the arms going. Notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. And this one. Up, 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 up. Big shapes going, stretch, and then let's do a couple more. We're just trying to keep warm. it's very cold. So just give yourself a good shake, going up and up and up and up. Very good. I'm all right. I've got a vest and a t-shirt and a t-shirt on top. And also, as long as I keep moving, then hopefully I won't notice. My hands are cold though. So yeah, welcome to the fridge. You know, I mean, it's really simple. We had to put our let's do this. We had to put our heating back on. We've been sticking it on in the evening. Switching it off in the day. But really strange. So I just tap. And then the side of the head. And then the forehead start from the middle, work your way out to the sides. And then like this. Gently on the back of the head. Keep breathing some more marbles. And check your posture. So feel the head float up, feel the weight sink down. And then pick a shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down the inside of the arm and up the outside of the arm. That's it, very good. So we're breathing in and out. And do the other shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down the inside of the arm and up the outside. So this is for your circulation, for your muscles, for your bone density. And then either side of the spine, parallel lines like facing outwards, like this. Very good. And then round the hips. Round the hips, just get them nice and warm. Nice and warm. And then down the outside of the legs. Tap the feet up the inside of the legs. I was in shorts last week. Oh well. And up the inside of the legs. Not today, I'm not. But the postman was. He's still wearing his shorts. So we'll just do this. Let's get nice and warm, nice and warm clothes. And once more, family. And then yeah, do the tummy a bit more. Let's do this. Across and across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fabulous. Okay, let's do a knee. So we'll rub the hands together first, and then we're rubbing the knee. Let's give it a really nice rub. Just to wake up that knee joint, and then we're making the cup shape. We're doing 10 either side of the knee. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, above and below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And clapping around. And then rubbing the knee again. So that's one happy knee joint. Let's give it a shake. shake, 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 shake. Right, second one, otherwise it's left out. So rub the hands together. We rub the knee, a nice rub. Ah. And then we're tapping, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9, 10. Tapping around. Deep breathing, very good. And then rubbing again. And shaking it. Okay, and then just do a little hip. Have your hands on the hips. You can just let the hands be nice and relaxed. 6, 7, 8. Marvellous. And then do this, just wave the legs up. So by moving the legs a bit, it just generates a bit of heat into the body. And that is the theme for today's class. Warmth. Okay, and then we go across. Right. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fabulous. And then 2, 3, and then we get touching. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the stomp going. Just keep it going. Now we'll try uppercuts next. Okay, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stop. Very nice. That worked. Yeah, I'm definitely warmer now. This is good. Okay, you shake the arms. Let's just keep. Oh. And then the fingers. So just for the people that I'm having to use my phone for the Zoom because it just yeah. Now the time I left this morning, I should have got here at 22 because that's what my sat nav said. And then we got stuck on something, and then it made it later, and then we went on a diversion, and then it was. I'm like, okay, so next week I'm definitely staying in Exning because although they've got roadworks between Exning and Ely, they have them round the other way. So what can you do? I'll just move to Ely. Just sure. It was actually completely clear. It was completely clear the other way. Pretty much. Well, actually, no. It fits and starts really. Sort of. There was a lot of lorries. There was a lot of lorries going the other direction. It's a funny old road. I mean, the problem is if they doubled the number of lanes, it wouldn't actually help. I don't think. And then round the other way. That's not me, is it? No. Oh, what a lovely. Oh, that's brilliant, that. Yes, don't worry about it, it's fine. I like your ringtone, it's fantastic. So, okay, we'll do the little one first. 2, 5, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll come back to that in a sec. Let's do the monkey king. Just do that and that. So, yeah, I went to a Tai Chi retreat at the weekend. It was absolutely lovely. Yeah, it was really warm and then it got very cold. Okay, now if you feel like it, you can go all the way down to a full squat and then all the way up again, but you don't have to. We just do 3 big ones, but you can stay with little ones. It doesn't have to be a big one, because this isn't boot camp. Okay, right, now we come down, up onto tiptoe. So this is one of Eli's. It's a good one for helping generate heat and also working the balance. So we just go up on the tiptoes if we can. If you can't go up on the tiptoes, that's all right. And then we go in the other direction. So you can come up, clap, and down. You come up and clap, and down. You can come up and clap, down. Clap. How many is that? Last one. And that's enough of that. Oh my goodness. Character building, eh? Okay. Eva's horrible leg exercise, part 1. So you go forwards like that. And then you raise the heel and we just go up and down, staying upright. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we swap. So feet both pointing forward. So you should be able to see my shoes. These are nice and bright, so you can see what they do. You get your balance first, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do more rounds. You can do more reps. So Eva says, let's go back to this one. Eva says you're supposed to do, I think it's 3 lots of 8 reps at home, and you'll get super legs. But that should be. Okay. Here we go. We come up, over, and oh, that's nice. And then come back down. So we'll do 3 each side. This is the second one. And the third one. Okay, a little bit more on spine health. We do the turtle comes in and out of its shell, so the turtle comes out, turtle comes in. Keep breathing, marvellous. Bit of a wiggle. So like this, you go hip down, shoulder up, hip down, shoulder up. And you fantastic. And then we've got, well, we'll do this one. Breathe in, breathe out. Please stay forward, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. That's a nice one up full spine. Middle. Push away the mountains. Up like this, you breathe in, shade from the diagonal view. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. Breathe in. Wonderful. Okay, I think. Yeah, bit warmer. Okay, so we've been looking at the Yang style Qigong, Yang style Tai Chi Qigong exercise. So it starts like this. Breathing in and out, and then step out with your left foot. Your left foot steps out into Wu Chi. And then you breathe in, the hands float up to the side. We'll just go through it together. Breathe out, extend the fingers. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out, extend. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And that comes like this. So the hands go by the sides, and it's like you've got a pencil between your shoulder blades. Then breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. And then you rotate your fists outwards as you breathe out. Right, this time you breathe in, you go up on your tiptoes, stretch up. Then you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then you do two of these things. Breathe in. Breathe out. And that goes like that for some reason. Then breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. And then like this. So you have your hands in front like that. Then you breathe in. Breathe out and turn. Now, if the legs together is too hard, you can have your legs a bit apart, and that's fine. Breathe in, come back to the middle. And you sink down. It's like you're sitting in the chair. Breathe out. Breathe in. So it's almost like that neck exercise, actually. That spine exercise. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. And breathe in. And then again, if you need to take your feet a bit further apart, then we do the character building leg bit. So I'll just show that from this end. So you breathe in, the hands come up. And then you breathe out and lengthen downward. Now don't worry if you can't touch your toes. And we do this 6 times. We have to do it 6 times. So that was the first time. We're going to go up, breathe in. Breathe out and stretch. Now, if you're really good, you can get the whole of your front torso lined up with the legs, apparently, because that's what the picture looked like. There's an illustration, and it's these young stick men, and he can get his whole, this bit, lined up with that. But we'll work towards that. I'll be showing off, and it's too cold anyway, so just... So is this number 3? 3, yeah. Up. Breathe in, breathe out. Well, I told you it was nice. I think this is the worst bit before. We were not happy. 5. The rest of it's really nice. And well, but just think of your wonderful hamstrings after this. You'll have really excellent hamstrings. And then we go down once more, and thank goodness for that. And then you put your hands behind your back like this. And I'll just show you soon. So like this. And then what you do is you kind of lean back like that. And then you breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, this bit's all right, actually. 5. And one more, 6. And again, if legs don't work together, have them, you know. Okay, now we go like this. Yeah. You grab hold of your thumb. So grab hold of your right thumb, and then we separate with the feet. And then you point where the thumb's pointing, that's the direction you go. So you breathe in, come up to the top, you stretch up with the toes, and then you breathe out. And then you do the other thumb. In, stretch up, breathe out. So the stretching is lovely, apart from the bit with the legs. Breathe in. And we do 3 times each side unless I lose count. So I think this was the second one. Breathe in. Come up on tiptoes. Breathe out. And one more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't worry if it. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then stretching between heaven and earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And this comes like that. Breathe out. So yeah, there's a bit of a twist at the end. In. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out, like you're signaling for the bus or something. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. I think he does this one 8 times now, but I'll check with the hand up. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more time. Yeah. Breathe out. Come up like this. Breathe out. And then this time you cross the hands and you go out to the side like this. And then it gets a bit silly. This is the silly finale. So you start with your hands like that, and then you work your way down the arms, and then you add a bit of a bounce. Do that. And relax the shoulders. And then you switch to this one. And then you get faster and faster and faster. And then you cross the hands and down. And then you bring your left foot back to the right, and then you bring your hands to your tongue. and that's the ending. Yeah, have a little shake out. So that's what I learned on Zoom with Mark Peters. So he learned this form in Malaysia. So it's, and the form that we've learned is at least as old as 1932, because that was when the illustrations with the stick men, and when they do this one, the stick man actually, this bit all lines up with that. He just completely folds like a pancake. But they must have very flexible, and when they would have done it, they would have started learning from when they were like 2 or 3 or something. And they would have done lots and lots of stretching and training 10 hours a day and stuff. So that's why they can do the full stretch, whereas we just have to make do with whatever we can get away with. Really. But that will still stretch those hamstrings. And if you have nicely stretched hamstrings, it's better for your back. It's better for your, because that's why it's good to do some stretching as well as you mobilising. It's good to do a bit of stretching as well. So yeah, we'll be doing that for a few weeks just to get used to it, and also it means I can refer to the video to make sure I'm not missing a detail. But that's the basic, and it's very. It feels quite good. I think it feels, because you get the stretch, and you get a bit of a workout, and you get to confuse the brain a bit, and you feel like you've done something. So that's great. So that's the Yang family Qigong exercise, and they're very. They would have done that as a kind of like a kind of warm up or something before they did. But they're training all day long, so you have the whole day to work on things, and it's fine. So I guess I'm not sure. He said, "Were there any questions?" And then one of the women put her hand up and said, "What did you do about laundry?" And what he used to do about laundry was to buy more t-shirts. So, and they wouldn't actually, because they were training all the time, and I was just like, ugh. So anyway, so let's go back to that. Let's look but it's good for your joint mobility, and also good for the brain. And there's other things as well. I'll have to read the sheet that says what it's good for. But yeah, so he learned this originally in Malaysia. So he had a bit of a culture shock when he spent 10 years in Malaysia from the age of 18 to the age of 28. And then he went back to Birmingham, where he was born. And his classes, his Tai Chi classes, were 4 hours long. And he couldn't understand why no one would come. And then he changed it to 2 hours, and then realised actually an hour was about as much as you were going to get. So it was a bit, whereas in Malaysia, they were just training all day long and then practice as well. So it's quite phenomenal. Oh. Okay, let's do a little bit of yeah. Now we've got a nicely warmed up body with that lovely health set. We can do a bit of we can see how our body feels within because we've been working on why take off this fruit for a bit. It's quite those of you staying for the next bit, we'll have a look at step back and repulse the monkey, the extra bit. That's it. So that's very good, everybody. I'll just talk us through it though. So you've got the ball, so bring the ball across. So you're transferring the weight. Now hold the ball. Now transfer the weight across. And the ball moves. That's it. Now transfer the weight, separate the hands. Palm up, palm down. So like someone's put some fruit in your hand or something. That's it. Relax the shoulder. Now turn the waist so you get the stretch. Then bring the hand down. Sink back. So as because we'll be doing that form a few times, and then it will be a bit more familiar. And then with the familiarity, that's where you can really relax into it, and it's quite nice. Apart from that bit with the legs, it's still horrible even if you relax, because we did that. So it took me a while to teach this, because I just went to the training with a aim of just being very relaxed and joining in and not worrying too much whether I remembered anything, because I knew there was going to be a video. And I was so relaxed, I successfully managed to forget all of it. So it's actually taken me about 3 weeks to work out what on earth we did. So that's why, sorry it took me so long to teach that. But, you know, what I call teaching by the seat of one's pants, really is. You've just about possibly got it. Okay, let's just teach that. There we go. This is marvellous. That's so much better. So you're all moving really well. Like you're a stealthy, nimble cat or something like that. And then there we go. So that's the health version. Okay, I'm just going to quickly demonstrate the walking version, just so we can get a bit of walking around. And are we still nice form? Not really, but yeah, I did my best. So my takeoff is through walking. It's the same movements. It's the same movements, but this time we're doing the stepping. We're stepping. So that's that one. I'll just turn the zoomies round, right? Okay, and hopefully I won't drop the phone on the floor. Oh, there we are, zoomies. Just for get dizzy every week. So let's do my takeoff as fruits. Start with your. Doesn't matter which. So we're nice and tall. Step, and we've got our beautiful handmade silk suit on, Tai Chi silk uniform. We've got that. We've got the band playing, the nice classical ensemble playing. You know, we've got the. So we're in our matching outfits, and we've got the film crew, very exciting commentator, sort of shouting very fast and in an exciting manner, which is just very funny. Yeah, a few years ago, Gary McGinley went to Taiwan to a Tai Chi World International competition. And on the underground, there were loads of people wandering around the underground with bags of sort of spears and Tai Chi swords and things, bristling with and dressed in their uniforms, and it was all perfectly normal. So he found it very funny, and then he was watching this absolutely exquisite group Tai Chi demonstration with the Chinese ensemble playing, and then this very excited commentator and film crew found it really fun. So there we go. Yeah. Well, just as good as that, if we were in the silk suits, I couldn't tell the difference. Seriously, we'll do fantastic. One more time. We'll get the sofa in the council to get the sofa. Thank you for making some. Yeah. Fantastic. That's great. Let's come back. We'll do some step back and repulse the monkey after the tea break. But I think you probably need to warm up with a nice cup of tea. I think that would be a really good idea. So let's just. That was really good. Looking very good. So let's do a little bit more qigong. We'll do sun and moon. So where I was, because it was up north, there was still blossom there. There was apple and cherry blossom. And it looked absolutely beautiful. And when we were doing the Tai Chi, the wind blew, it's very cold, the blossom would drop on us, and it was brilliant. It's really, really good. So we'll do the, although the movement's called plum blossom. I don't think it really matters. So this is sun and moon. And then plum blossom falls left and right. Bless you. Triple heater. So going up on the tiptoes is very good for balance and also getting your feet stronger. So that's good too. And the ankles, it's good for the ankles too. It just can get a bit wibbly wobbly at the top, but that's all right. Just relax. So it's 3 lots of 3. 3 lots of 3, triple heater. Just embrace the tiger, turn to the mountain. Yeah, so hopefully next week I will be travelling in from Exning, which is why I'm usually a little bit early. So I can completely avoid the A10, which is actually quite nice. I think it's, yeah, it was very good. Maybe I should just get a car, sleep at the sports centre. And then let's look super young today. That. So the very youthful complexions. Here we go. So we're just scrolling. Look at that, marvellous. Really fresh face orders. And then we do underneath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then do the face. Brilliant. And then from the hands again, and then we do the back. So that helps stimulate your kidney meridian. For health and longevity. That's good, isn't it? Oh. So yeah, sorry we couldn't have the music this week. Because Julia's made a really lovely music thing again. She always does that. So we'll have that next week. She's amazing. And then let's do 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Once more. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and back. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. That was lovely. Have a short water break, and then we're going to look at step back and repulse the monkey. It's really good for function. That was lovely. It looked amazing. Right. can do what the display. Yeah, absolutely, that was. Right, let's do step back and repulse the monkey. We'll do the health exercise first, and then we'll just do some. So I'm having to have a warm drink because it's freezing in here. Oh, that's better. I should have had a hot drink when I arrived. Right. So, as soon as we stop moving, it gets cold. So let's just keep going. Oh dear. So we're breathing, and we just do this one again. Okay, and then if we do this one, we've not done that one. So you palms up, palms up, palms up, and you've got this nice open finger. Nice open finger. Yeah, the Yang style qigong. We were at one point we were going YMCA. So oops, very reverential. And then all complaining at that leg bit. There were groans going across the Zoom. It's very funny. And then what we do is we go like this. So one, if I show you from the side, like this. So you do that up, up. Now I'm thinking of maybe getting one of those tablet things. They're supposed to be quite. I mean, I can work a phone and I can work a computer again, so a tablet shouldn't be that different. And one more each side, that's great. Okay. We turn, breathe in. The hand in, breathe out. In. Breathe out. Do that from the diagonal. Might make sense from the diagonal view. In. Oh. Once more each side. Marvelous. Okay. So the stepping, the step back and repulse the monkey. I'll just show you from the side. So you go from the play part, left play part, and then the arms go like this. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can just do the feet. Turn, turn, step, transfer the weight. Turn, turn, step, transfer the weight. So can we do that as a let's I'll turn the zoomies round again.
And then we'll definitely.
So if I start over here. So start with your left foot forward and the toes up. And it's like you're sitting down. Now you turn on the heel, turn on the ball of the foot. Step back and out and transfer the weight. Turn, turn, step, transfer. Turn, turn, step, transfer. Turn, turn, step, transfer. Turn, turn, step, transfer. Turn, turn, step. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2. Very nice. 3, 4. Okay, I'll do a demonstration. So just to see what we're aiming towards. We'll join in a minute. Join in a minute. Just watch. So we're doing this, and now we've practiced the arms on their own and the legs on their own. We can now put it together, and it will be this beautiful, harmonious work of art. That's us. Brilliant. We can do no problem. But if we had the suits on, they would think we were like masters, all of us. So let's do that. It would be great. I love those. I think they look amazing. When Master Chen, Grandmaster Chen Xiaowang, he's in this beautiful sort of, it's like that blue, but nicer. Like this lovely, almost glowing. And then he's doing his silk reading. He's just sort of moving around. You can see it rippling. It's just fantastic. It shimmers as he moves around very subtly. It's just, I think possibly because he's done 81 years practice might help. 81 years, yeah, he started when he was a toddler and he's 80, he'll be 83 when he's teaching us this year. He does look young, yeah. Well, he doesn't look, I mean, he looks like he's in his 70s or older, but he moves like he's in his 30s. And, you know, he can get up and down the stairs, he can get in and out of cars, no problem, he can get in and out, you know, so that's pretty good going. So that's where we went wrong. We should have been doing this for 80 odd years and then we'd have all been, oh well, never mind. But you can still improve. You can still improve. I mean, my lot on Monday, they can get in and out of the chair now. We've been doing lots of getting in and out of the chair, and we're working because it's for working on balance. We'll be getting in and out of the floor. I've been showing them, just demonstrating how to get up off of the floor in lots of different ways. But and eventually we'll get to doing that as well. So it's all, you know, it's all good stuff. So here we go. The grand finale. Yeah. So we've got the music playing, got the film crew, got the suits. Yeah, here we go. Displating. 3, 4. And then you've got to look mildly serene in your facial expressions, you know, and slightly wise. That's what you need to look like you know things. 3 and 4. Fantastic. That was so marvellous. We're going to do it again. Right, once more with feeling. That was great. So step back and pulse. Here we go. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2. Fabulous. That was great. Let's do a quick I'll just turn the zoomies round again. Just finish off. So let's go back to what we did right at the beginning. And then it's definitely, I don't want to go too far into the tea break. Tea is very important today because we will need to warm up. So there we are. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're looking very good. Breathe out. I mean, it does help, you know, if we had a culture where it was perfectly normal to do Tai Chi for 10 hours a day. Well, I think there's probably likely some women, now there aren't any as far as I've got rid of all the men, doing all the cooking and all the laundry. So yeah, that's the bit. Like when they go, oh yes, they used to train 12 hours a day, and I think someone's been having to clean up after them. But I suppose it's a bit like when you had the monks, and then they'd be doing the meditating all day, and then it meant the rest, like the villages and things, would have to feed them and do their laundry, and you know, so. Although they chopped, no, one of the people I was learning of was a monk in Thailand for 10 years, and she chopped a lot of carrots as part of that. So they don't get out of housework. So yeah. Oh. So just place your hand on your heart center and the other hand on the top, and think warm and kind thoughts to the heart. And then place your hand on your lower dantian, nice and round. And ooh, well done. Brilliant. Brilliant. That was great. Right, we're all going to get a nice cup of tea because we're freezing. Yeah, see you all next time. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye.